Good morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, Tuesdays is usually when the markets react to any new data from the USDA, and certainly with beans and corn down, meal and oil down, and wheat up a little bit. Uh, we are trading the fact that the USDA raised the corn and soybean crop rating to 72% good to excellent versus 69 last week. Most states showed improvement, and again, your best crops are in the western Midwest, and the trend crops are in the east. And really, the only major concern right now might be in Ohio and parts of Michigan. The 2 week forecast continues to talk about some rains across the southern part of the Midwest into the Delta and Ohio River Valley. And in the second week, scattered showers. We'll be watching to see if any temperature changes, but along with the crop ratings, the USDA did say that 82% of the corn was pollinating, and that compares to just 51% last year. 43% of the soybean crop is setting pods versus 17 last year. USDA also estimated 81% of the winter wheat is harvested, and they raised the spring wheat crop ratings to 70% good to excellent. So from a crop standpoint, there's not a lot of problems to hold the market up. The one crop watcher raised his corn yield 1.5 bushels and his soybean yield 1 bushel. So for beans, that adds 80 million bushels to the supply and potentially the carryout. So this week we'll be watching headlines on any virus news. There was 2 drug companies that came out and says they're in the final stage of testing a vaccine. We'll be watching the Fed comments and see if they believe that the economy needs a stimulus package. We did see the Senate offered one, and now the 2 houses have to compromise on what that package will be finally. And we noted that in Europe, UK, quarantine visitors from Spain because of increased cases of the vaccine, of the virus in Spain. We'll be also watching any demand news to see if there's any daily sales of soybeans to China. That's the only thing that's really supporting the market right now from going lower. And we'll see if they step up and buy any U.S. corn for new crop, or just if they sit back and use their reserves to satisfy their demand. Again, the Dalian futures were lower, Malaysian palm oil futures were lower, and I think all of this might be just taking some profits or at least some easing of higher prices inside China. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. And remember, changing tomorrow starts today.